It's February. I know we're already a couple of days in because I didn't stream on the 1st. But I guess technically the 3rd, but you know, it's kind of the 2nd. It's barely the 2nd or the 3rd, but yeah, let's get going. Music on. Oh, what do you think of a new Joker for February? $6, $6. Either $6 is just the sweet spot. So I kinda wanna go for that. Ooh, wait a minute. Blackboard's $6. Okay, yeah, that's gonna be our Joker for the month, the Blackboard. Okay, cheaper scaling. I think it's scaling chips. Is it square? Hey, nice. Yeah, unfortunately our wins got reset as well. That's a little unfortunate, but it is what it is. I think I acknowledged that in the last Balatrodle and PokéDoku we did for January, because I did one off stream just so that video didn't end like unexpectedly. I did one to like run things out. But yeah, PokéDoku type, normal mono type. Okay, there's a lot of these. Let's go. Actually, let's go Zigzagoon. Okay. Monotype first in evil line. Let's go. Let's go Brown Sweet. Yep. Monotype legendary. Decent amount of these. Because you got Mewtwo, Mega Mewtwo Y, Raikou, Entei, Suicune, Regirock, Regice, Registeel, Kyogre, Primal Kyogre, Groudon, Mesper, Azelf, Yuxay, Regigigas, Cresselia. I think that's it. For Gen 4. Gen 5, Cobalt, doesn't know. Tornadus. Yeah, Tornadus. Xerneas. How about Type Null? Okay. Dual type normal. How about we go for Arboliva or Arboliva, however you want to say it. First in evil line dual type. How about Fungus? Yep, and dual type legendary. Obviously the birds. Basically everything I didn't mention there. So the birds, Mega Mewtwo X, Lugia, Ho-Oh, Rayquaza, Primal Groudon, Dialga, Palkia, both forms, Giratina, both forms, Heatran. Hold on. Nope, still no Mega Heatran, okay. What do I want to do here then? No Mega Heatran, but yeah, okay, that's it. All the Gen 5 ones pretty much. How about we go Pure and White? Okay. Normal type from Johto. We have Centric, Furret, Lissy, Porygon 2. That's my bird. First evil line from Johto. How about Apom? And Johto Legendary. Wait, there's only 5 of them. I probably should put the Johto Legendary in one of the above categories, but kind of forgot. Okay, Raikou, Entei, Suicune, Lugia, Ho-Oh. How about... Yes, let's go that one. Okay, okay. Honestly, 29 to 23 is pretty good. Like, low-key. Okay, yeah, double. Yeah, we didn't pick a very good monotype normal, but... Yeah, that wow. Bottom 5 is kind of rough, actually. The bounce rate shouldn't be too far down. I say that knowing there's a lot. There's so many options. Yeah, okay, there it is. Spectrier. Type Null's not that bad, though. You know, Type Null did pretty well there. Kind of forgot about Spectrier and Glastrier, though. Rapido, Sculptor, etc. Rufflet. Yeah, what did I say? Arboliva. Yeah, that's not a great one. It's actually pretty far down. I think it's as far down as Zigzagoon was, but yeah, it's still not great. NK. I said Fungus, and Fungus was really good. Yeah, okay. 103. Okay. Landorus Incarnate. Yeah. Landorus, Urshifu, Tapu Koko. Durham White. I'm pretty good at picking lenders. Are pretty low down. Blissey, Porygon Tour. They were tied before I picked my bird. That's my bird. That's my goal right there. Yanma, yeah. I was on the right track picking a cross-gen Evo. I just picked not a correct one. Honestly, I did think a Gligar, and I should have went for it, but oh well. And hey, I picked the best one there. Nice. Lucky me. But yeah, no, a couple of good hits. Our worst hit was, unfortunately, the 2 normal types here. But everything else was decent, at least. Like, this group of 6 and Porygon 2. Pretty good. Pretty good. And that's February's introduction. On to some video gaming now. More of this. What did I start with yesterday? Shh. Already forgotten. I was a $6 one. Which one was it? Oh, it was Blackboard, that's right. Yeah. Okay. So no scaling, no times mult, no plus mult, plus chips. It's common. It could still be chips though, so let's go for the Wily Boy. Okay, it's chips. More expensive. $5 non-scaling chips. Common. Ice cream? No, ice cream scales. Ice cream scales. No. Banner's $4, I believe. I was gonna say, does Banner technically count as a scaling one, but I think it's $4. Scary Face, I think, is also $4. I think so is Odd Todd. Blue Joker Scales. Bull Scales. It's also an uncommon, so it won't count. You know, I'm gonna say the one I wasn't confident on being $5, which was Scary Face. It's 4, I was correct. Okay. And I get the feeling Odd Todd, if I remember correctly, Odd Todd is also $4 dues too. Okay, I think that should still. I still think Banner should count as scaling. To the scales based on the amount of discards you have, even if it's not something you can scale, like mid-round or whatever. I guess you descale mid-round, but yeah, I think that should count as a scaling. Still. Anyway, onto the video game. A video game, no, not into the video game. This. Ice type evolved by item. Crabominable feels like the obvious one, but there's Glaceon, there's Alolan Ninetales, Alolan Sandslash, Weavile should count. Titan. How about Darmanitan Galar? I don't think Zen would count for that. I could be wrong. Maybe it does, but I'm going to say standard for safety. Okay. Ice Dark. Sneasel, Weavile, Chiempao. I should have went Weavile. Fuck. I knew it. I knew I should have went Weavile there. God damn it. Ice type can learn Psychic. I mean, the obvious is like Calyrex, Ice Rider, right? But what else is there? Obviously, Jinx and Smoochum. What other ideas? I'm trying to think, because this is a bit of a tougher one. We can come back to it though. Evolved by item. Let's go to Titan here. Okay. Caldera Area 0 DLC Dark type. Obviously there's all of these, which people are gonna be thinking of for this, I think. So is there anything else I can strive to choose? Yeah, there are the Treasures of Ruin. What is the okay, no. Mischief, Maboste. Stuff things. Don't want to go for the Treasure Ruin, but if I have to, I obviously will. We can come back to that. Does Wo-Chien learn Psychic, or am I just inventing shit? I think I'm making that one up. Does Terapagos learn Psychic? Maybe. Fuck, yeah, fumbled that one. Mad, yep. Okay, well, I guess it doesn't fucking matter now. What if Wo-Chien does learn Psychic? And I'm just like, god damn it. Suin evolved by item. Suin Lilligant, Ursaluna. Sneasler? Don't actually know Sneasler. Maybe. I think it's the same as Weavile, but during the day, not during night. Yes, okay. Good choice. Overquill, Hisuian, Quillfish. I'm sure there's like one more that it could be. I'm just gonna go H Quillfish. It won't matter anyway. We already lost. Really would have thought Terapagos learned Psychic though, I'll say that much. I feel like Enamorus does. Yeah, okay, goes a hit. I can't think of an ice type that can learn Psychic. Frostlass? I don't think so, but... Oh, no, it does! Okay. Iron Bolt. Oh my god. There were so many I could have thought of, but I just thought of the wrong one. I was trying to avoid Psychic types, so like... I completely forgot about some of these here. Chi-Yu does. Okay, Wo-Chien didn't, but Chi-Yu did. Okay, that's unfortunate. Okay, Zangalar would have counted. Okay. That's good to know for the future. It would have counted. Still, decent hit there. Yeah, worst one there. I should have went for Weavile, like my friend was saying. Serum, Micron, Black Serum. Oh, the Serum. Okay. Oh, okay. I didn't know if that did. I thought about it, but like, I genuinely did not know. Yeah, I mean, that one would have been better than Frostblast. Smoochum would have been better than Frostblast. Okay, hey, our Polydon is a Titan. Those two are actually pretty close together. Titan was pretty good because it's also in here, so... Tinglu, yeah, can't talk to you. Wow, I forgot about a lot of dark types. I forgot about you, and you, and you, and you, and you, and you, and even you. But yeah, that one I just bumped over. We'll get Balatrodle, okay. Arcanine, Earthstone, and Cleaver. Well, I mean, the upper half there. Best hit there. Okay, low-key, if I didn't fuck that up, I think we wouldn't have done terribly outside of Chiam Pal there. But I did. Oof, you hate to see it. But, yeah, that's just how it goes sometimes. Well, onto gaming, I guess. Alright, there we go. This stuff, again. Yippee! Yay, yay! Okay, music. And we were starting off this month. This month was Blackboard. That's right. I remembered. Okay. Cheaper, no scaling, no RNG, common. But it's not times mult. No, misprint. Would misprint count as RNG? I guess it's technically RNG because it could hit random ones. How about some devious Joker shenanigans? Okay, it's not chips, but it's $4. Perfect. Okay. Not chips, not malt, not plus malt. Mail-in? Okay, it's not Nikon either. Okay, Chad? Not a retrigger either. Okay, okay. Huh. What other options do we have? Hands, discards, other ability, or creation. Okay, okay. Well, no, I mean, like, that makes sense. I was confused about, like, when you said mods. The mod part was the confusing part, but obviously, you know, that was a typo. Oh, hey, that's on stream. Yeah. Yeah, I bought that yesterday, huh? You know, I totally didn't expect it to be on stream here, but I kind of didn't even think about that one. Yeah, I have a new cursor now. What am I looking for here? Egg would be econ, so no, that don't count. Splash is $3. Econ plus small. That's $5, not... Oh, nope, it was superposition. Okay. On to PokéDoku then. Huh. Goodbye, Balatrodle. Hello, PokéDoku. Ding. Okay. Dual type Ghost. Decent amount of options here. Let's go for one of the DLC Pokemon from Scarlet Violet. Sinistcha. Oh, hey, it was shiny. Not that you'd be able to tell, but it was shiny. Nice. Ghost type Legendary. We have Giratina, both forms. We have Spectrier. We have Calyrex Shadow. We have Lunala. We have Necrozma Dawnwings. I think that's it. Hold on, I think Gen 4 was the first one to have a Ghost type Legendary. Legendary specifically, not mythical. Yeah, I think that's that. Let's go for Spectre. Honestly, either Spectre or Necrozma Dawnwings to me. Ghost Monotype. Hey, Spectre would fit in that one as well. Too late now though. There aren't actually that many Ghost Monotypes overall, come to think about it. Can't get Spectre, obviously, but... what do I want to go for here? How about Greavard? Okay. Hollow Stool type. Decent amount of options here. How about... Hyrule Mega, I suppose. Okay.
Kalos Legendary. Xerneas, Evoltal, Zygarde, 50%, and the other one. Okay. Yeah, there's not really a lot of Kalosian legendaries. Just gonna go for that. Okay. Kalos Monotype. And now we can go for Xerneas, actually. Hoenn type. Okay, let's go for... no. I was gonna go Cactum, but I'm like, Let's go for Camerupt Mega. Okay. Hoenn Legendary. Obviously, you know, Regis, the three of them, Latias, and... I think the Mega Latias twins count? They officially debuted in a Hoenn game, even though they first appeared in a Kalos game? Huh. That's a tough one. Obviously, Groudon, Kyogre, regular Kyogre, Rayquaza, Mega Rayquaza. How about... Let's try a Lati Twin Mega. Okay, yeah, that did count. And Hoenn Monotype. How about Kyogre Primal? There we go. Okay. Let's see. Okay, we got at least one bad hit, which... I'm not entirely sure which one it could be. 56%. Or 56 out of 32, okay. Frillish, fair enough. I mean, there's a lot of options here. I think I went past Sinistcha, didn't I? Okay. I mean, it's there. Not a best... yeah. The Crossbow Dawn was so much better. I should have went for that. Damn. I even thought about it, too. Oof. Hey, I got all of them, though. I guessed all of them. But yeah. Not a... I mean, I guess it was still technically upper half, right? Poltergeist, Cursula, Corsola, Galar, yeah, okay. Freeboard was okay. I suppose. Koopa versus... I mean, Mega Pyrover is actually pretty decent there. Zygarde Mega was better than 50%, but either way, it was still in the upper half. Breaks in, yeah, okay. Xerneas was not great. I won't deny that one. Xerneas was not great. Mega Medicham was the best one. Mega Camerupt, still pretty good though. Latias Mega, upper section, yeah, still pretty good there. And Grumpig, yeah. What was... Primal Kyogre was not great. Okay, well... So it was Primal Kyogre and, Xerneas. Those two legendaries were not the best hits. Oh no, it was the monotype ones. Other ones were actually kind of decent, but yeah, those ones weren't great. Either way, still decent. But yeah. Pause the music, and that'll be it for today's session. Yippee! Okay. It's been a few days since we did the last one of these, mainly because of all the birthday streams. I didn't do it on any of the birthday streams. So maybe this month's compilation will be a little shorter than the previous months. I don't know. Who knows? But we'll see. Anyway, let's get going. We're doing Blackboard this month. Uncommon. Cheaper uncommon. Okay. Not time small. $5 or $4. Nailed it. All right, that's all it took, I guess. A short break. Lamau, GG. Okay, onto the PokéDoku. I will say this PokéDoku reset like 5 minutes ago. Actually, more like 10 minutes ago. So the numbers are gonna be a little skewed. But let's go. Pump Caboose Mall. Colossian Dragon type. Okay, let's go. Let's see, we got the Gumi line, the Noivern line. We got two different Zygardes. Let's go Zygarde Mega. And Colossian Psychic type. We got Meowstic, Hoopa. Both Hoopas, actually, yeah. Both Hoopas, yeah. Meowstic, Esper, both Hoopas, Inkay, Malamar, Mega Malamar, and Delphox and Mega Delphox. How about Delphox and Mega? Yeah. Grass Legendary, Gen 1, no. Gen 2, no. Gen 3, no. Gen 4, also no. Wow, really? It took us until Gen 5 to get a Grass type Legendary? That's crazy. I know we had Shaman, but that's a mythical. Yeah, we have Virizion. Gen 6 had none. Gen 7. Wow, there are not a lot of Grass type Legendaries, huh? Wow, okay. Most of it is Ogerpon. Okay, you got Virizion, you got... Yeah, sorry, no. You have Virizion, you have... None in Gen 6. Gen 7 also has none. No, sorry, Tapu You've got Calyrex, base form, and you have like all different Ogerpons. So let's go Ogerpon Heartflame. Legendary Dragon type. Oh gee, there's so many of these, isn't there? Oh boy. Oh yeah, these numbers are gonna be changing on the fly because as more and more people do this. So yeah. Legendary Dragon type. Again, a lot of these. Let's go Palkia Origin. Okay, Legendary Psychic type. Mewtwo's, Lottie Twins. Let's go Latias Mega. Kanto Grass type. Okay, Bulbasaur line, Execute, Paris. Oddish line, Bar Blossom, Victory Bell. How about Victory Bell Mega? Kanto Dragon type. There's 4 of these. Let's go Charizard Mega X. And Kanto Psychic type. Let's go Mewtwo Mega X. As I said, numbers here are going to be a little weird since it's not long after the reset. 39 to 21 is okay, I think. Let's see. Yeah, Gorgai Super. Yeah, that's it. There's a lot of options. But numbers are lowered. Hey, best hit for now! Yay! Kind of forgot about Dragouji Mega, but hey. Maybe we'll return to this at a later point in the day. Just to get the value. Delphox Mega. Yeah, fun enough, that actually got better at one point. But yeah, Heartflame Ogerpon. Wow, best hit by far is crazy numbers. Holy. Yes, I got 50%. Probably should win for that. I could go for Mega, but I didn't. Palkia Origin. Honestly, still a pretty good hit there. Cosmoem. Blah, 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 blah. Latias Megas. Again, pretty good. Ivysaur. Mega Victory Bell is... Yeah, let's say Charizard Mega X is absolutely one of the best possible hits there. If not the best, and it was like the best by far. Mega Mewtwo X was still decent. I don't know if regular base Mewtwo was probably because that'll probably go up. But yeah, no, I think that didn't seem that bad. But as I said, we may return to the score later and get a picture of it. But that is it for today's session. On to our video game. Yay! And now it's that one that I said would happen at the end of the stream, just a couple seconds ago, in real time. But yeah, this is a Blackboard, as usual. Cheaper or common? That doesn't really narrow it down all that much. I guess it does. Fun fact, apparently there are more uncommon jokers than there are common jokers. I don't know why I went for a Mull joker. Let's go Clever. Really? Wow, out of all of those chip ones, I fucking sniped it. That's crazy. What a snipe. Anyway. With that done, PokéDoku time. Galarian Flying type. Let's see, there's the Galarian Birds, there's Corviknight line. Surfetch is not Flying type, contrary to popular belief. I say popular belief, I don't know if anybody thinks he is. Yeah, none of the legendaries are. None of the fossils are. I'm just gonna go for Moltres Galar. Okay.
Galarian Rock type. We have the Colossal line. And I think there's like one more Stone Journer, but Stone Journer's always like... It's always the one people think would be unchosen, but turns out to be like one of the most common ones. So I don't know if I want to go for that one. Let's go Roly-Poly. I think it starts off with Rock and it adds Fire to the typing. Ugh, that's a rough hit. Galarian Metal Evolution. Carkol, you'd think, but I don't think I want to go for Carkol. That seems like a bad idea because people will have thought about, people will be thinking about it from the previous one. So it's probably not a worthwhile grab. I feel like Linungalar is going to be an obvious choice here, so I don't think I want to go for that one. What other options do we have? How about Hatchram? A Alolan flying type. There's all the Oricorios, so let's go for Oricorio POW form. Alolan rock type. Rockruff is the obvious one, then Nihilego. Is there another one that I can think of? Yeah, Rockruff and Lycanroc. Yeah, Rockruff on Tempo is also a separate one. For some reason, I don't quite know why. But it is. Alolan rock type. What else is there? None of the legendaries are. The Ultra Beasts, yes, because I said there's Nihilego. Don't know if any of the regional forms are rocks. I don't remember that off the top of my head. The Valley Rock's not here. I feel like I'm missing something obvious. I'm gonna be like, oh yeah, no, that one, yeah, no, okay. There's no fossils from Alola either. Alolan Geodude line. Fire flying type. It seems like a bad idea. And before it was actually a good idea. Fire rock. Carkol could have been picked in like 2 other categories, so not great. Fire middle stage. What do I want to go for here? This feels like an obvious one. Oh god, we did horribly. Okay. Oh, second best there. I always forget about Dreadnought. I don't know what it is. My brain just refuses to remember that Pokemon exists. Yeah, second worst. I'm glad I didn't go for Stone Journer. That would have been worse. Mr. Mangalar, okay. Hatchram was second worst. Yikes. I always forget about Minior too. I don't know why all the ones are separate. How did I pick the worst Oricorio? I feel wrong. That sucks. I picked the worst Oricorio as well. Fuck off. Yeah, Minior. Golem Alola, yeah. Always forget Minior. Stack Attack. That would have been so much better. Graveler Alola, best one there. Yay. G-Max Charizard. Oh, yep. Haha, told you that would have been worse. Yeah. Wait, no. Fire Flying Mega Charizard Y was the first one I was thinking about this one. Legender was actually pretty good there. Shit. Okay. Okay, and yeah, Carkol. I mean, yeah, no, there were some we just did terribly on. Like, these two were bad. These two were really bad. This one wasn't great. This one also wasn't great. But this one was good. Like, these four were good. That one was good. These four were bad. Yeah. Little practice. I haven't done it. Well, I guess I did it last stream, didn't I? But that is going to be it for today's session. And now we can end the stream. Goodbye, YouTube. So we will start. I forgot to do this yesterday. I did it. I intentionally didn't do it before games yesterday because the reset had just happened for the PokéDoku. But then I forgot to do it in the latter half of the stream, so... Whoops. This is going to be a pretty short compilation. Just, wow. Matched everything. That's crazy. Oh, we're not doing Balatrodle today. This is just what I do to typically start off streams. So we close that, and then we do PokéDoku. No hints, please. I will say, no hints, please. I like to try and think of these for myself. Alolan Final Evolution. Let's go over what I like a lot. Rabombi. Alolan Legendary. Let's see. Have Cosmo, Cosmoem, Type Null, obviously Lunala, Solgaleo, Necrozma. All the Necrozma forms. So let's go for Necrozma Dusk. Okay, Alolan No Evil Line. I feel like Komala's gonna be one that is you'd think would be low key, but it's pretty high key. Funny enough, I think all the legendaries except for Necrozma. All the legendaries except for Necrozma are part of an evil line in Alola. Wait. That's a fantastic point that I thought to myself. Thanks. Okay, monotype legendary. The Cosmoem, maybe? Could go for regular Necrozma, just get that whole line in here. Actually, no, we didn't get Ultra. Let's go for normal Necrozma. Monotype no evil line. Necrozma also works here. Funny enough. But what do I want to go for? Monotype no evil line. Well, there's a few options here, but what do I want to choose? A Simian? Grass Final Evolution. How about Arboliva? Grass Legendary. How about one of the Ogerpon forms? Let's go Heartflame. And Grass No Evil Line. Let's go regular Calyrex. Okay. I don't know. Let's see. I guess let's see. There's a lot of, as I said, there's a decent amount of options for everything here, so I understand why that number is quite low. Okay, at least common. Dog Trio Alola. We got. I mean, we're still pretty far up there, so that's good. Zygarde Complete. I always forget that Zygarde Complete and Zygarde 10% technically count as Alolan Legendaries. I also forgot about all the Tapus, but my guess was better than them, so it doesn't matter. Hee. The Valentine were a bit better, but other than that, that's still good. Magearna, yeah, fair enough. Magearna. Cosmodon Wing's still pretty good, though. Espathra, yeah, there's a lot of monotype final evils here. And Serena's actually pretty far down, unfortunately. And for once, actually. Normally Serena's a pretty low-key guess. Yeah, Spectriate twice. Okay, fair enough. We said... the first one probably wasn't a great idea. I would have been on people's minds. Yeah. Ooh. That was a bad guess. Yeah, like I said, a lot of options here. I don't think Simon's actually a particularly good one, though. Shit, wow, no it wasn't. Huh. Lapo, yeah. A lot of grass final evolutions. I said Arboliva, that's pretty far down. Somehow the last two I managed to nail the best option. That's kind of notable that I grabbed both of those. Huh. Impressed myself for those two. These three were kind of questionable. Actually, no, it was
It was just these four in the middle were kind of questionable. Top three and the bottom two are like pretty decent. Middle ones were the questionable choices. But there we go.
We are done with this today. And perfectly on time with the music being done as well. Pretty fast today, pretty fast. But yeah, now we can play the video game. Yippee! We're back. We're back with some more of this, baby. Alright. Rip it. That one. Times mo cheaper. Okay, so it's a photograph or it's a photograph. Yep. I can tell because there was no RNG. Tee. Nice and easy, that one. Look at this photograph. Every time I do. Rock Psychic. Okay, you got Lunatone, you got Soul Rock, you got Iron Boulder. I want to say there's like one more. I'm pretty sure there's one more. I'm just gonna go Iron Boulder. Okay. Dragon Psychic. Latias, Latios, Mega Latias, Mega Latios, Ultra Necrozma. I don't actually think there's a lot of Psychic Dragon types. Latios Mega. Yeah, I don't think there's a lot of those. Psychic Fire. You got Bikini, you got Armarouge, you got Delphox, you got Delphox Mega. Let's do Mega Delphox here. Yeah. Rock not fully evolved. Okay. Fair few options here. How about... let's see. The Brother Hisui, Geodude. Ooh, how about... Graveler Alola? I think they're better than that. No fully evolved Dragon. What do I want to go for here? How about really good Hisui? And not fully evolved Fire. Much I want to go for Torchic here. I probably should not. No, I think Magbait's a bit of a trick. There's Leo, I don't want to go for that one, no. That land it? Okay, there we go. Rock Paradox, we already hit Iron Boulder. There's Iron Thorns. Hold on. Yeah, Iron Boulder, Iron Thorns. I think there's like one more. Yeah, so let's see, go. Okay, so Great Tusk, Screamtail, Fluttermane, Root Bonnet, Sandy Shocks, Roaring Moon. One more pass on Slitherwing, so no. And then also the legendary Beast Paradoxes. Then you have Iron Treads, Iron Bundle, Iron Hands, Iron Thorns, Iron Jugulus, Iron Valiant, Iron... one more. Iron Moth. And then, okay, so the only thing we can go for here is Iron Thorns. Yeah, there's only two, and we already guessed one of them, sadly. Paradox Dragon, you got Roaring Moon, you got Raikou and Suicune, so Wake, Wake, Fire, and Bolt. I don't think any of the future Paradox are dragons, are they? Go Walking Wake. And Paradox Fire. Gouging Fire, Iron Moth.
Oh, we hit the better in this area. Okay, I mean, honestly, for 157, 205 isn't that bad. We know this is a bad hit because there's only 2 hits it could be. But yeah, best hit there, okay. Okay, I should have stuck my gut and went for Latios, but honestly, that's not that bad either. That's still second best. I should have went for Victini, that was the worst hit, unfortunately. Then Darmanitan. I should have went for Victini, I did think about it. Shield on, yeah, okay, there's a lot of, that's it, there's a lot of NFE rock types, but yeah, Graveler Lola was not a very good one. Yeah. Dragon. Yeah. Not great ones there. I'm surprised Cyndaquil is that low. I sure went for my bird! Damn it! I played myself. Kalanda was pretty bad. Iron Bolt, yeah, I said. We already knew about that one. But we couldn't guess Iron Thorns there, so... Sorry, Iron Boulder. Rhydon. Oh, yeah, those two. And we couldn't go, well, I guess you could have went for Gouging Fire there, but then it would have been the worst one there. But those two are a lot closer. Yeah. I always forget these two counters paradoxes, to be honest. But yeah, I mean, all things considered, there were a lot of small category choice ones there. We still did pretty well on that one, and that one. But yeah, could have been better. But yeah, that's it for this recording. In today's session. On to video gaming, yay! Okay, let's get started. Music on. We had the usual guest for the month. Blackboard. Cheaper, not times mult, not plus mult. Let's go for someone Wiley. Oh no, it's uncommon, I'm dumb. So it's $5 uncommon, but not chips. That would have been correct anyway, but yeah. $5 uncommon, non-scaling, not chips. There aren't that many $5 uncommons. No scaling. So that's worth noting. Dusk? Okay, so there's no retrigger. It's not a retrigger one. I want to say it might be an econ one? Maybe Paradolia? Oh! Not Mad Joker. No, it can't be Midas Mask, that's too short. Mr. Bones? Yeah! It's the Bony Boy. Okay, PokéDoku time. And according to the planner, they finally added the DLC Megas. Yay! We're gonna do the bonus puzzle as well, but for now, normal type from Unova. You've got Ordinal line, you got the Lillipup line. What else do we have? I said, did I say the Ordinal line? I mean, that's Ordinal and Mega Ordinal, but that's still 2 of them. I'm sure there's more. Buffalon. Buffalon is one of them. I don't actually think there are that many normal types from Unova, so let's go Ordinal Mega. Congrats on the fish. Unovan Ice type. We got the Vanillite line, we got the Beartic line, we have all the Curums. Let's go Curum White. Unovan Bug type. Unova does have some fucking cool bug factors. Let's go for Durant. Okay. Normal flying type. I mean, there's just so many of these. Oh, there's the fucking birds from Unova. That's right. I totally forgot about the fucking birds. That fucking bird. Also, Patra and Watchog. There's a lot more normal types in Unova than I remember. Most of them are early game though, so it's kind of irrelevant. What choice do I want to go for here? Hold on. Oh, there's both different forms of Unfezant. Unfezant, I don't know. Flying Ice type. I think there's only Delibird and Articuno here, so this is... I'm pretty sure this one is just a 50-50. Like, straight up, it's just a 50-50. Yep. Flying Bug. Okay, Butterfree. G-Max Butterfree. Beautifly. Ladyball, Ledian. Malthim. don't know if there's a bug flying type in Gen 5. Vivian. Gen 7? No, that's a bug electric this early. Gen 8? No, it's bug psychic. Gen 9. I mean, there might be others that I'm not remembering. Mothman feels like a trap. Let's go Beautifly. Normal from Paldea. Olive line, Lechonk line, Terapagos. Could go for Terapagos. Ice type. You got the Frigibax line, you got Satoddle line, you have Iron Bundle. I don't actually think there are that many ice types from Paldea, despite the giant cold mountain. What's a Satoddle? Oh god, I picked like the worst one by far. Jesus. That's rough. Ooh. For the wing. Yeah, okay, fair enough. 112 out of 67, yeah, that's bad. We knew it was gonna be bad. Sawsbuck, I forgot about Sawsbuck and Deerling, Meloetta, Braviary. I mean, on the Mega was still decent. The other Kyurem form. Sure went for it. Oh, Cryogonal. Well, Cryogonal would have been the worst one anyway. Frostal. I mean, Durant's still pretty good, actually, so... yeah. Durant was still pretty good. Okay. Swablu. Yeah. Squawkabilly. Oh, I picked a bad one there, didn't I? Yep. Yeah, that was a 50-50. I'm glad we hit the right one. Ladybug, Combi, Vespin, Mega Pinsir. Yeah, that was bad. Yeah, no, we just looked at that one. Yeah, Squawkabilly, yeah, whatever. Stellar was worse, so I'm glad I went for Terastal. There were definitely better hits, but they're still in the upper half. Yeah, we picked the worst one by far. Like, by far. Yeah, okay. Chien-Pao is off. Go over that one. But the wing is, like, right in the middle. Okay. I feel like we could have done better. But there's also the bonus puzzle, which is just all megas. You know, let's go for it. What I want to go for here? But yeah, these are only Mega Evolves, so... Okay, it's just a case of which ones do I want to choose, right? No. That was frankly not great. Which one do I want to go for then? Let's go Heatran Mega, sure. Yeah, but the new Megas are on people's minds, so trying to go for Heatran was not a great call, but okay, yeah. But we had 0.5% a couple times. Phalanx. Blaziken. Chestnut was also under 0.5. Our best hit looks like it was the Lopunny. Yeah. And our worst hit was, yeah, Mega Heatran. It was not a great one. Really, they're the different. I guess they're technically different forms, but they're also just the same Pokemon, so it's kind of irrelevant. The Tatsugiri, yeah. Okay. Interesting bonus puzzle for Oops All Megas. But yeah, no, that's it for today's session. Yippee! Bonus puzzle. Yay. Let's get gaming. And yeah, we got more of this. Big gap between the days. I know, I didn't stream those days. Oops. But yes. I'm gonna be so real, the end of the month kinda snuck up on me in this regard. This one's definitely gonna be quite short. Even shorter than normally would be if it was February, just because it's February. We have Blackboard. Okay, it's close to Times Mall, which means it's plus Mall. And it's a cheaper common. How about some zaniness? Oh, it's plus chips plus Mall, okay. Walkie talkie? Hey, nice. Let's go, okay. Good start, good start. Like that. On to the PokéDoku, and hey, another bonus puzzle today because it's a Pokemon Day. But we got the regular one through first. Hoennian Dark types. We got Absol, both of Absol's Megas. We got Sableye, Mega Sableye. We have Pidgeotto, Mightyena. Is that it? It might be it. Let's go for Sableye Mega here. Okay, Hoennian Dual type. Let's go for. Let's go for Absol Mega Z here. And then Hoennian Legendary. Regice, Regirock, Registeel, Rayquaza, Mega Rayquaza, Groudon, Primo Groudon, Kyogre, Primo Kyogre. Okay. Latias, Latios, Mega Latias, Mega Latios. How about Latias Mega? Unovan Dark types. Okay. Liepard, and Purloin, that's the name of it. We got Bisharp, Pawniard, we got Crocodile, Crocorock, Sandile. I know we got more, I hope Grimsley has one other thing. Oh, Volibee Mandibuzz. How about Mandibuzz? Okay. Unovan Dual type. Okay. How about now we go Crocodile? Okay, and Unovan Legendary. Tornadus, Thundurus, Landorus, both of their incarnate forms, and their Therian, that's what I'm looking for, Therian. Zekrom, Reshiram, Kyurem, Kyurem Black, Kyurem White. How about Thundurus Therian? Okay. Dark Dragon, okay. Gen 1? No. Gen 2? No. Gen 3? Don't think so. Gen 4? No. Gen 5 had Hydreigon. I know there's the Hydreigon line. I'm sure there's one more. Don't tell me. I'm sure there's one more. Ooh, Guzzlord. Guzzlord's another one. I want to say there's one more. There's those three, like the Dino Line, Guzzlord, and one more. Unfortunately, it is escaping me. I don't know if I'm gonna get it, but it is escaping me. If I was able to remember what gen it was, I might be able to get it, but... I think I might just have to say one of the Dino lines. Let's go Dino. Okay. Dragon Dual type. Guzzlord. Yep. But because it's going to get pit a lot in here, so it's pretty good to put it here. And then a Dragon-type Legendary. A lot of options here. How about Rayquaza Mega? Okay, we got one no great hit, but let's see, okay. Sableye Mega, okay, best hit there, good, good. Yeah, Horn Dual Type does a lot here. Absol Mega Z's not, it's not the best hit, but it's not awful. Primal Groudon, Regirock. Oh, it wasn't bad, still pretty good there, okay. Roaring Moon! I knew it, wow, actually, Guzzlord was better than Dino, huh. I was wrong. Okay. Sandales, Crafty Mega, Mandibles. Mandibles still pretty good though. Yeah. Meloetta, alright, yeah, fair enough. What did I say again? Crocodile was like a not very good option there. Yeah, no, it's really far down. Oof. Anderson Carnitherian. I picked the worst genie, god damn it. Why'd I pick the worst genie for that? God damn, dude. Good job, me, good job. Yeah, I know I'm missing one. Zygarde 50%, Carrying Fire, Tatsugiri, yeah, there's a lot of dual-type dragons. Guzzlord did not rank that badly, though. It actually ranked pretty decently, so we take those. Zygarde, wow, Zygarde 50% twice, we already looked at that one, though. Zygarde Mega, Zygarde Complete, yeah, of course. All the Zygardes are there. Rayquaza Mega was pretty bad, okay. So, this one's pretty bad, and Crocodile was pretty bad, but other than that, a lot of them are actually pretty good. Dino's in the middle. But yeah. I mean, hey, could have been worse. But yeah, I will say, since the end of the month really snuck up on me, I need to... I have been too addicted to Cobblemon. But yeah, that means I need to get this one all set up. This compilation. Yes. That's it for today's session. On to the last one for the month. It's the final one of these for February, though. That's funny. There's no must be full of energy. I mean, I guess it's full of coffee. You can consider that full of energy. But congrats on the first. But yeah, last day of February for this. So it's our last day of guessing Blackboard. Okay, it's non-scaling, more expensive times mall. How about driver's license? It's rare. Wait, no, it is scaling. I'm stupid. Duh. It said that. No, it is scaling. Blech. More expensive scaling times mall. Rare the scaled obelisk? Ah, there we go. Across the obelisk. I'm pretty sure that's a video game. But yes, with that done, we now have the PokéDoku. Time to guess the Pokemon. Psychic from Paldea in Area 0. You know what? Let's go for everyone's favorite horse. Farigiraf. Fighting type from Paldea in Area 0. How about... Ooh. There's a couple of options here. There's Tauros. Annihilate. Let's go for Annihilate. Actually, no. Let's go for Tauros, Aqua. Okay. Poison type. Grafaiai, Shroodle, the fucking legendaries from that one DLC. Clodsire, Paldean Whipper. What else? What options do we have? Vroom and Revavroom. Okay, let's go for Monkey Dory. Okay, Bug Psychic. Not a ton of these, but there is a Dottler, Orbeetle's Evolution. I think there's another one. One more Bug Psychic. That my brain is not remembering off the top of my head. Dottler? I know I'm forgetting one. Okay. Bug Fighting. Okay, there's a lot more here. You got Heracross, Mega Heracross, you got Pheromosa, Buzzwole, another thing. Oh, Slitherwing. Slitherwing, yay! Bug poison. Okay, decent amount of these. How about we go for Scolipede Mega? Okay. Psychic type from Sinnoh. We have Bronzor, we have Bronzong. Uxie, Mesper, Azel, Cresselia. Are any of the cross-gen Evo Psychic type? There's Gallade, yes, Gallade. And by extension, Mega Gallade. We've got some new starters. I think I'll need some time to warm up to them in a moment. I think my favorite is the Lizard, but... Oh, hey. Go Gallade here, too. But yeah. I think the dog is a little too... I've seen it before. And the bird, I would like it more if it didn't have the eyebrows. I think the eyebrows are just a little too thick. And based on the fact that it's literally called Brout, I'm gonna guess that those eyebrows are gonna be a very prominent aspect of the design as it evolves. But we'll see how we'll see what they evolve into, and whether or not my opinion will change in that regard. Sinnoh Poison types, you have Skuntank, Skorupi, Drapion, Stunky, Badoo, Roserade. Okay. Honestly, 68 out of 58 is pretty good. Pretty good end to the month. Let's see. Iron Boulder, fair enough. Monkey Dory. Iron Crown, well, lower half for Farigiraf, unfortunately, but it is what it is. Okay, I'm glad I changed my idea there. What was I gonna guess? Wow, yeah, no, an Island would have been so much worse. I'm glad I changed my guess at the last second, yeah. Monkey Dory, hey, best hit. Nice. Dottler, best hit. Okay, there was Rapscott, but I didn't remember, it doesn't matter. Slitherwing, best hit there. Wow, we're on a fucking roll. Spinarak, okay, hey, fourth best. That's pretty good. Delayed Mega, hey, best hit there. Again. Yeah, look for Mega. Hey, fourth best there. And Buddy Rip, second best. Wow, yeah, no. Outside of this one, we kind of popped off today. Like, that's crazy. We kind of just rocked it today. Whack. What a good way to end the month. But yes, that is it for the February compilation. A lot shorter because I did not stream a decent amount of the days here. And even when I did stream them, even some of the ones I did stream, the birthday streams, I didn't do this for. But yeah, but that's it for the YouTube video. Bye bye, YouTube.